and Jamie Kaler and Mike Bunin from My Boys in the house tonight with us here. And Mike, how's everyone doing?
We're doing well. Everybody's excited over it. It's a very rowdy night in the chat rooms.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a little rowdy. We have a lot of new people watching, and they're asking questions, and it's getting a little cantankerous.
What's going on? Are they
That's one adjective down.
Your master's degree.
I decided to use their adjectives earlier in the show to get them out of the way.
Wow. Wait, do you really have a master's degree?
Yeah.
He does have a master's degree.
I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true.
Sorry, I didn't know that, and I've known you for like 2.5 years. Really sorry about that.
He didn't drop that. That's usually his intro line.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a master's.
I open with it, I close with it, I do it a couple times in between.
I think his intro line to me was, "Hi, I'm Mike. I love the Boston Red Sox."
Yeah, that one goes well, too.
That one goes
Chicks
well,
love
too.
it when you're a big sports fan.
Dig that. So we got Jamie Kaler here to the left from My Boys. Can we get a shot of this beautiful man? Look at him. See, you're not oily. You look good. And your blue eyes match the background. Now, I'm the one who's oily. Look at me. No, you don't have to talk the whole time. And we've got Mike Bunin here also from the show.
No.
Mike plays Kenny Moratori. Am I saying it right?
Sure,
Okay.
Moratori.
He plays an Italian, and Jamie plays Mike Callahan. For you guys who watch the show,
I play a drunk Irish guy.
plays a drunk Irish guy who wears backless shirts. And
Shocking.
has
Shocking.
Really bad pickup lines. And these two are best friends on the show.
Just
and-
on the show.
Just on the show. Only when they pay us to be.
That's
Yeah,
true.
just on the show. They're really enemies in real life. So, Mike, are they fighting in there tonight like they were last time?
No, they're not fighting. They're kind of happy to be here. As always, they love you. And Klinkster 13 apparently likes my hair. And already, Tumor20 wants to tell Mike Bunin, thank you, Mike Bunin, for the My Boys DVD set that you signed the last time that you were on the stream.
Oh, yeah,
It
you're
was a
welcome.
gift for,
Right on.
Tumor20.
I'm glad you got it. Yeah.
That was so sweet of you, Mike.
Yeah, I can't believe you went out of your way and took a pen and actually wrote your name on a DVD box set.
Arguably, I've done more for
But they
people than
brought
Jerry
it
Lewis.
and
I get
handed it to
yes.
you. You didn't? Did you have to move forward at all, or you just moved? Did they move your arm?
I guess we know which one of us has signed something for somebody.
I have no idea how that works.
Okay, I think that's what it comes down to.
Well, Ovidio's watching tonight, and he's a huge fan of the My Boys show. He's also a huge Gaffigan fan as well.
We all are.
And he will be stalking you, Jamie Kaler, when you go to Zany's in Chicago, because you don't know this, but Ovidio has this comic car where he has all famous comics sign his car. So you better get ready.
Oh, very
for
cool.
that.
Oh, that's
cool.
awesome. I like that.
Wait, oh, you like that? Wait a minute. You're going to take the time to take a pen and sign a guy's car?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a hero.
A car? That's
You're
unique.
charitable. You've
That's
done more
unique.
for people than Mother Teresa.
Dude, you don't know what I've done, especially in Chicago.
Wow.
I'm out there saying hi to people drinking until 5 in the morning. You think it's easy to go and drink until 5 in the morning? California, 2. Chicago, 5 a.m.
That's
You know.
true. Chicago has after hours. I've partied in Chicago, and like you go out all night. Like you go from jazz club to blues club, and you're out till 5 a.m.
Mike knows a thing or two about jazz clubs.
I lived in Chicago a little while.
You did? Tell us
Yes.
about
For the 2
that.
weeks we shot there.
Well, no, a couple summers beyond that, but yes. And I took him to a bar called the Underground Wonder Bar. It's a great piano bar. The booze is flowing. The music is good.
It was actually pretty fun. We were
Yeah.
there. We got to shoot there. We shot on Wrigley Field. We shot in the Sears
That's
Tower.
awesome.
We
Yeah.
shot in the Art Institute.
Yeah.
We shot all over the
So
place.
wait, so when you guys shoot for My Boys, all the baseball stuff, you really do shoot it in Chicago? That's not manipulated here, or?
Well, that season we did go and shoot on the field at Wrigley Field
And then
for
this
like a few days.
last season, we were in Mesa, Arizona, shooting with the Cubs during spring training.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you got to go to spring training.
I got to go to
Yes.
spring training, and I got to pitch to the Cubs actually, which was pretty crazy.
Beatrice, how do you feel about that? Kaler gets to go to spring training, and you don't get to go.
I know, but I'm proud of Jamie because he threw a better pitch than President Obama.
I threw well, dude.
Hang on a second. I'm going to take the stance here. I would argue that President Obama's pitch was a great 0-2 pitch. You throw it in the dirt and you let the guy swing at crap and get himself out. I would say that's a thinking man's pitch right there.
I'm not a George Bush fan, but boy, he threw a strike.
He did throw a strike.
Bush threw a
And he threw it at
great
Yankee
ball.
Stadium with
He
a crowd that would
dropped
have
it.
let him
I was
have
like,
it.
damn, Bush can play.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he did own a baseball team. Hey, Mike, do they have anything right now they want to throw in?
Yeah, we actually have a question for Jamie from an amalgamation of letters that are just consonants. Jamie,
buddy
what was
Serge from-
what was it like to be on Robot Chicken?
Ah, good
Oh,
question.
Robot Chicken.
Really cool, actually, and just a lucky job. I had a friend who knew Seth, and Seth had said, hey, can you guys come do voices in my garage one day? And I was like, yeah, there's no money or anything, no job, and we just laid down these tracks, and he said, hey, if anything ever happens with the show, I'll call you back, and we'll hire you. And I didn't hear anything for 3 years, and then the phone picked up, and it was like, hey, this is Seth Green, you're in the booth Tuesday. We just got the pickup, so I got to go be the bloopers host guy, and I've done 20, 25 episodes from it. But I got to see Mark Hamill, like all these crazy stars. Seth just gets everyone to work on that show, which is, I'm lucky to be part of it, but it is absolutely brilliant. I think it's very funny.
That's so cool. Mike, any more?
Yeah, this is actually a great question for both of you, Mike and Jamie. Pipe38 is a fan of the show and wants to know why the seasons for My Boys are so short. Pipe38 loves the show, but the seasons fly by.
Can I take this one?
I don't know, but go right ahead.
You know, the kind of effort that we put out.
Don't get us fired.
It's so strong
That's
that
terrible.
after 9 weeks, literally, you can't get out of character. I went in so deep, Daniel Day-Lewis-ish, that I became a raging alcoholic like Mike, and so they had to shut down production literally to, I don't know, why, Mike, why won't we make more shows, please?
TBS has got to I wish they'd give us a bigger order. That's the best answer.
We hear that a lot.
Yeah, we hear
And
that a
we
lot,
do.
and it's a flattering thing to hear. But that just seems to be the season. That's their plan for some reason.
It's not just us, it's all
No.
cable. It's
Yep.
USA Now,
Yeah, it's
Burns.
Spike,
You know,
everybody.
even like regular Fox and NBC are doing 9 or 13
Yeah.
order pickups.
Yeah.
And 23 are gone.
Everyone's being very careful now, I think. And
Yeah.
so you guys write to TBS and tell them
Yes.
you want more
Please
My
do.
Boys. Because that's how you get.
Absolutely.
That's how you get stuff going. And
Unless you're Tyler Perry, and then you get 100 order buys.
yeah, I'll never
he gets a lot of
understand.
episode, which I'm happy for
But his
him.
ratings are through the roof.
They are. So, I mean, so what are you going to do?
And he shoots everything in Atlanta, pretty much.
And
I
it's
mean,
dirt cheap.
Yeah.
And it's dirt cheap, yeah. All right, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and roll our first clip from My Boys. It's a promo for the season, and it's all about dudes. Brian, let's take a look.
Dudes will be dudes.
Dude. Look at all the dudes.
And the dudes from My Boys
Dude.
are no exception.
Please stop saying dude. Listen up, dude.
TBS presents a field guide to the dude. The things dudes do. From communication
Come on, man. Climb the ladder and ring the bell.
to isolation.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Good. I'll come with you.
This is disturbing on many levels.
From fashion
Could you turn around, please?
Bang. Oh, God. Because when a guy's dancing, his back gets hot. Right.
to showing affection.
Friends give friends massages.
Please stop.
Too rough?
No, just no.
TBS explores the dude in his natural habitat and the rules every dude lives by.
I get you guys anything else?
Nah, darling.
Let's look at the courtship practices of the dude,
Just for you to put down that tray and join us.
I wish.
otherwise known as game.
All right.
A dude will try anything
You just bust out the McConaughey?
What?
on anyone
Bad. You can't hit on Terry. It's lame to hit on waitresses, man.
to get a date.
Plus, you don't crap where you eat.
Watch the dudes from My Boys tell it like it is.
I know you're desperate. I know you're sad. You feel lonely because no one loves you. But
That's just the point I wanted to make.
All new episodes Tuesdays at 10:30. Only on TBS. Very funny.
No.
All right.
Awesome job, you guys. So you can see they're really good friends, only on camera. Jamie, the boop thing, that's like something I see over and over. Is that something you came up with?
That's scripted, totally scripted.
Really?
No, not one of them.
No, he's like a modern day Charlie Callis.
I didn't even realize I was doing it literally every episode until the gag reel. We all watch the gag reel. We sit down as a cast and crew at the end and we watch a couple of the first episodes and we got to watch the gag reel. And they apparently had noticed, and so they cut every one of my boobs and just put them all together and like boop, 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 boop. So it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think I saw that online. You guys can check out stuff online as well. There's tons of clips. You can watch episodes. TBS has a page for My Boys. If the season ends, you can still watch episodes of the show and check it all out there. Actually, to keep the show moving, I do have to show a commercial. I tried to get Jamie's commercials, but a lot of them I couldn't find online. You've done like 100 commercials, haven't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they've both been in the commercial industry for a long time. But I did pull a really famous commercial that Mike was in that we're going to definitely take a look at right now. It's for Windex.
Hey, watch this.
All right.
Hilarious.
Windex starts working even before you wipe for a superior streak-free shine.
Let's do it again.
Windex, a superior streak-free shine.
Oh my gosh.
That hurt.
That had to. How many times did you have to do that?
I told it was this two directors, these English guys. I'm sorry, I'm looking that way. And I had told them, I said, I got good news and bad news. The good news is the only way this is going to be funny is if I really walk into the window. And I said, the bad news is I can only do this twice. But in my mind, I was thinking I could do it like 5 times. So the first one, I hit it hard. The second one, I left. I mean, I got a lot of area for makeup up here, as you can see. I left all the makeup on top of my head on the door, and the guy came over, the director comes over, and he goes, right, so we like that take, but maybe you could you landed here last time, and over here it was this time. We would like it better over here. And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of bouncing off glass. It's not an exact science. What I'm doing is I'm walking into glass. And so they were like, can you do one more? And I said, sure. And the paramedic hit me with a little flashlight, and he went like this and called it off and took me. And I was like, I'm fine. And when we got outside, he kind of caught me. I was dizzy and almost falling down.
Oh my gosh.
So twice is the answer, is the long-winded answer.
Oh, wow. 2 takes, you did it. Our chat room loves commercials, so Mike, I'm sure they had a lot to say. I'm sure they've all seen that one.
Well, for the past 30 seconds or so, it's all been LOLs and ROTFL, MAO. But probably the best comment in response to Mike's commercial was Martine Bierman. Dude must have made some bank.
Yeah, do they pay extra for that kind of stuff? I don't know. Do they?
No. The myth of getting the stunt bump, no.
Yeah.
But residuals were good to me on that one, yes.
Yeah, because that one ran for a while.
It did.
And it's pretty well known.
Yes.
He's done so many commercials.
It's actually still running, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys kind of met because for years you were auditioning for commercials and you would see each other at the same things, right?
We knew each other. We give each other the nod.
The nod.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
Was it like the competition nod?
Yeah, absolutely, because we were auditioning for the same part.
But also the nod of, most people when you go in, you just want to go in and sign in, do the audition, and leave. And then there's a lot of guys that like to get really yappy at auditions, and they like to big league or brag about the job they had. The nod I used to give to Jamie was more along the lines of, oh, that guy's cool, he's not going to talk. He's not going to talk to me at all.
Oh
typically guys walk into auditions and they just go, hey, what's up? Hey, did you book the Italian dressing one? Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
they sign in. You're like, oh, you're such a
psych.
Yeah.
Such a
Psych.
dick.
Guys love to rub it
Now,
in.
when you guys saw each other at the My Boys auditions, like, were you thinking you were going out for the same thing, or did you know you were?
No, we knew we were different parts.
Now, did you both go out for the exact part you got, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And was that
I was supposed to go
nerve-wracking?
out for Reid's part, but I was
Too
handsome. And then I was supposed to go out for Kyle, but I was too cute. And they said, hey, how about the drunk redheaded guy? And I said, yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Oh my
Just
gosh. Now, was that nerve-wracking? Did you guys test, a lot for that, or were there a lot of people that tested? I mean, I know
It was
you
extremely
usually only test once.
nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is very nerve-wracking.
It is unbelievable. I mean, commercial-wise, I've had a second callback.
Sure.
Or been flown up to San Francisco for a crazy callback.
Right.
Where it's pretty intense because there's a lot of money riding on it. But for this one, yeah, you knew episodically, and they make you sign the contracts before you go in. So for me, it was my 5th audition, and they bring you in, and it's a giant test. And you've already auditioned 4 or 5 times, and then finally it's at the network, and there's a room, and there's 30 suits in there, and they make you sit in the lobby and wait for 2 hours.
Yes.
I shit you not.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
And they know what they're doing.
They know,
freeze you.
the power, really.
But what was
the
funny
power.
is we each had a couple guys reading for our parts, and everybody was in the corners, like reading the lines nervous, and we always signed our deals, and you're checking out the competition, looking around, and it's really, you're just a pits like this, and you're trying to hide them, and you deliberately wear a sport coat that day so that you'll cover your sweat stains, and all these guys were reading their lines except for 3 of us. At that point, we were all numb, and we were kind of like, look, I either know this or I don't. It was Mike, Reid, and myself. We're sitting in the middle of the room just shooting the breeze.
Yep.
And that when we saw each other on set the first day, we're like, dude, you booked it. I was like, yes.
Oh, that's so perfect. Well, you guys seem like you have a lot of chemistry on the set. Like, I watched some of the gag reels and stuff, and everyone seems to have a really good time and laughs a lot. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm sure PJ loves her job because she's like the only chick amongst 5 hot men.
Well, Kaler.
Kaler. There's another girl.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. There's
girl.
that girl too, but
That girl.
she comes in and out though. She's not like a major character, is she? I mean, I see.
She's one of the regulars on the show.
Well, I know she's a regular, but she.
Big hole.
No, listen.
We love you, Kaler.
We know what you mean. We know what you're saying.
She's not like PJ's the main character that everything happens around.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And the show is
But that's
called
what
My
I meant.
Boys.
Right.
My Boys,
And
meaning.
so we always
yeah.
laugh when Kaler gets left off the billboard.
She doesn't. She is in everything. I mean,
She's been
in
left
pretty
off.
much.
They don't leave her off
Marketing.
anymore. The first,
She's in every episode.
The first season, they
She
kind of
pretty
bumped her
much is,
around.
yeah.
Yeah, and she is, what's funny, probably the best actor of the group.
She's a great actor.
She is an amazing actor.
Yeah.
She's up shooting a
Yeah.
John Cusack film
Yeah,
right
she
now
just
in
completed shooting,
Vancouver.
yeah.
The rest of
Yeah.
us are just sitting in town goofing off. She's off working on
Yeah, I
films.
know.
Well, you guys aren't goofing off. I mean, Mike was in The Soloist.
That's right. And he just shot an iCarly episode.
I did just shoot an episode of iCarly.
And Reid's working this week. He couldn't be here. so
Reid is.
we
He's at a
don't know what
Hanson
he's doing.
convention. He's at a.
I'm picking up shifts at O'Brien's this coming weekend if you guys want to stop by. I'll pour a pint for you or two.
Yeah, we haven't seen you at O'Brien's in a while.
You just
So-
haven't been there on the right nights.
Well, apparently I haven't. Mike, I gotta throw it to you.
Of course.
Dollface. Sorry.
No, it's
Not
fine.
forgetting you.
Man, we have a lot. Everybody has questions,
Okay.
and everybody has
Fire
a
away.
Bring 'em on.
Questions.
Bring
Come
it
on.
on.
Questions.
We have some rapid fire. People please wants to know, and I don't know if this is inside, but Bunin, have you ever met Jackie Chan?
I did meet Jackie Chan because I was in a movie called The Tuxedo with Jackie Chan. Very nice guy, very scary though because he kind of sizes everybody up when they get on the set. So for 12 hours he didn't say anything to me, and every time he'd come over I'd be doing some stupid bit with somebody and he would look at me and I would get very nervous and just shut up, and then at the end of the 12-hour day he walked by me and he went, "Bye." I was like, "Bye."
He doesn't speak a word of English.
No, that's why he's...
My friend worked on Rush Hour 3, and they were like, they had to phonetically go, here's the word to say.
Yeah.
Here's the word to say.
Yeah.
Moving on.
He's aware of that, and so I think what they told me was one of the reasons he's really looking at you is because he wants to make sure you're not making fun of him, which I'm not crazy enough to make fun of him.
I love Jackie Chan.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. But I'd be afraid he'd beat you up, Mike. Like if you
I was
looked at him the wrong way.
I was at first, yeah. I was afraid of that at first, but so I just stayed hidden and came in and did my funny little bit and then left.
Hey, Mikey, you got anything for Jamie?
I do.
Okay.
Canada Boy wants to know, what's the most embarrassing
Canada
commercial
Boy.
you've ever done?
Bear aspirin was pretty embarrassing. Do you remember that?
I don't remember
I'm
that.
walking on the cliff with the family, and they're all like, my mother's like, it's my mother and father. And the only reason I got the job is because it was Matt Perry's father. I couldn't even make the call back, and it was the only time I ever booked without getting the call back, because apparently I looked like Matt Perry's father. He was the father. And the mother's like, oh, and then they show me running with a football, and I get tackled, and I'm like, oh! It's all in slow motion, and then we pop, and then we're all walking on a cliff. And they go, bear aspirin.
All right, trivia question. If anyone can remember that commercial and recall it, I want to hear that.
Ran for a while.
All right, Mikey, one more.
This is actually an interesting question. Buzzard wants to know from Bunin, in the Windex spot, when you would run into the window and there would be smudges, would they then clean the smudges with Windex?
You know, that's a really good question.
Wow.
My honest answer is, after I ran into the window, I was faking like I could focus and see everything, so I don't remember. I just remember them. I do remember this. I do remember you're standing in the house and those lights everywhere. It's like 100 degrees in there. I've been standing there for 25 minutes, and I'm getting a good walk into it because I really want to walk into the window. And they're like, okay, sound speed. And so the sound's rolling. I look at the guy to my left, and I say, how long did it take you to put in the safety window? And he goes, what do you mean? I go, well, the safety window. Obviously, I'm not walking into a real piece of glass because if that breaks, I could die. And he goes, no, dude, that's the door that came with the house. Action! And then I just walked right into it. Yeah, no safety window. They let me know right before I walked into it. I would guess they cleaned it with Windex because when you do a commercial, you have the director and you got adage, but you have so many people from the company there that they go out of their way to make them happy, and I imagine they were probably cleaning it with Windex.
Yeah, I would think. And you probably didn't even get any Windex out of the whole thing, did you?
No, but I'm okay with that.
Because everyone we've had on here, can I just tell you?
Yeah.
We had a girl who did Febreze. She never got a bottle of Febreze.
No.
We had Stephanie Courtney from Progressive. She doesn't get a discount.
I got some stuff. I've gotten stuff.
Really? Well, tell us. What do you get?
Let's see. Spam offered to send me spam.
Spam like the ham spam?
It's a pork shoulder meat snack, technically. Yeah.
Wait, you did a commercial for spam? All right, rewind.
I did. I don't know if anybody will remember this, but it was me and a little baby, and I have this big spam burger, and I say, "Look what Daddy gets," and then the baby steals my spam burger, and it's very funny.
Wasn't it after the first season of My Boys?
No, this was no.
The Hormel
That's
chili
how he
one.
got it.
No, I
That's
didn't
how
do
he
any
got
Hormel chili. No. The only Hormel I did was spam, and it's a pork shoulder meat snack. Planters Peanuts did send me boxes of just assorted peanuts and walnuts and everything, all their products.
That was a campaign. That was like 5 or 6 spots.
It was like 6 spots. That was a good one. Royal Caribbean sent me towels.
I've never been sent one thing. I mean, I steal as much as I can from the set.
I gotta tell you something. I've worked with you. I wouldn't send you anything.
What?
Oh my God.
We got a lot of stuff from My Boys.
I'm saying it live.
Actually,
Well,
My Boys.
I heard My Boys gave you the backless shirt.
Yes, I got a backless shirt, but I already had 5, so it wasn't a big deal.
I think I've seen you do stand-up in that shirt. Mike,
my
a
favorite
couple
shirt.
more questions from them.
Yeah, first of all, shout out to Loyal Casanova, who put it together that Jackie Chan is the father of parkour. I give a big shout out to that. And then Loyal Casanova had a follow-up question, wants to know, for the guys, where do you make more money, from doing episodes of My Boys or commercials?
Wow, that's a personal question.
The year before I booked My Boys, I made as much money doing commercials as I did the first year I shot My Boys. We can't really do them now. We're limited now because we have to get, if we want to get a campaign or something approved, then we have to go through Sony, because officially we're under contract to Sony Television and TBS, so we cannot go do other shows and commercials unless they're okayed, so we're not really doing them anymore right now, but I will be doing them very soon again, I'm sure.
What would be your dream product, Jamie Kaler?
What's the lube, his and hers ones they got? What is
Those
that?
are funny stuff.
What is that spot?
Intimate?
KY.
Yeah.
I'm hot. I'm cold. Boom. Hello, Buster Brown.
There's no funnier campaign right now than Dos Equis, than the most interesting man.
Oh, we've been trying to get him on here.
He's so
He's
good.
fantastic.
But he's
funny.
he's supposed to be secretive. They're
Yes.
not supposed
They
to
won't,
expose
yeah.
him.
He's probably
Yeah.
some dude just living.
He's actually a working actor.
Yeah.
He's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Mike, what would you want to, what would be your dream product?
Dream product? Anything that's not some sort of weird medication that would be embarrassing and that would run for a long time.
Okay.
I basically, actors get offered those. I always get, shockingly, I get offered the hair pill commercials. That's weird. But I never want to be the guy who's so sad because he's bald. I just don't want to be that guy.
I want to be the guy who goes to play golf with his buddies but has to pee every hole.
That guy, exactly.
I'm so busy peeing, I'm missing out on a golf game.
My God, right? That campaign should be like a bomb technician trying to, hang on, and you got to walk away, and then boom, it blows up because he had to pee.
The guy who's depressed, he goes, I'm depressed, I'm going to take this pill.
Yeah.
Caution, pill may cause suicidal thoughts. I was just depressed, now I'm going to kill myself?
Okay, you know what?
What are you talking about?
My dream campaign would be one commercial that covers boner pills, hair loss pills, depression. Like one guy who's just taking so much medication. At the end of the commercial, my pants are tight and I got an afro and I'm happy and I'm not peeing. Whatever it is, I want every pill to work. That's my dream campaign.
Yes, I like it.
Well, we're going to have to work that out for you. We got to talk to we know a lot of creative advertising
Absolutely,
people,
bring it on.
We'll bring it on. All right, without further ado, I do want to get to your characters from My Boys. So let's go ahead and take a look at Jamie's character, Mike Callahan.
Ooh.
Hey, seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He actually seems like the type of person who might just enjoy, hanging out and maybe playing some poker.
Well, he actually he doesn't play.
He doesn't play.
He doesn't play.
You're dating a guy who doesn't.
Play. Yeah.
I got it, totally. You have all kinds of new priorities now. And listen, we all support that. But can I also state, just for the record, that this is total bull.
No.
All right.
Come on in.
Can't believe I've never been here before.
I know, I've been meaning to have you guys over for a while now, but You know how it is. Pretty cool, huh? It's so very nice to meet you. Kenny, conference, please. Sure.
All right, come on in. I wanted to show it to you because this will be the last time you see it.
Now, was that your real butt? Or was that a butt
No,
stand-in?
that was actually Mike's butt. They had a stand-in of Mike's butt for my butt. Because apparently Mike's got a much better butt than I do.
Oh, really? I thought Reid did all the butt shots.
No, Reid's all face.
Reid's all.
You know, Reid is actually obese. Reid.
Honestly, that's the budget of the budget of the
show on camera. Reid
is shaving 200 pounds off him every episode.
They do it in the
budget.
end. They do it in post. Reid's literally 350 pounds.
Yeah.
He's like,
And Kyle, honestly, Kyle is 2'4".
He's 2'4".
The budget, the amount of money that we spend in special
Kyle's
effects.
Samoan. You can't even tell on camera.
He's 2'4" and Samoan. They got to make him taller and not Samoan, and they got to make Reid skinny and handsome.
oh my gosh.
Shocking. I mean, Mike and I, we're just real people. We are who we are.
It is what it is, you know.
It is what it is. That's what
Reid
we
is
do.
like an angel to me.
Reid's an angel to everybody.
Pitter patter, pitter patter. Mike.
We take him out, and he breaks the bell curve for us.
I'm sure he does.
Kiss of death.
Mike, what's going on over there? How's Stickum? How's Justin?
They're both fine. Ustream wants to remind us that Hawaiians love Spam because they don't have cows in Hawaii.
Thank you.
Ustreamer chimes in that the best Dos Equis ad is the one where they say he speaks French.
In Russian.
Exactly. Russian.
Fantastic.
A couple questions. Tumor20 wants to know if Kaler ever beats Bunin in poker. And then Fundia wants to know how you guys would feel about getting paid to be in a Viva Viagra ad.
I know the dude in the Viva Viagra ad.
Yeah.
He was in a cold reading class with me. He's in every single.
30 years
he's
ago?
cashing checks, man.
Yeah, of
Left
course.
and right. He didn't care anymore.
No.
But he's
Yeah, what is it?
Viva Viagra.
I just like those spots because it's just a bunch of musicians sitting around, and the one guy goes, "Hey, check this out. I wrote this song." Like,
Viva.
And then the rest of the band is always like, "Yeah, 2, 3, 4," and they're just like, "Oh, we know this one. Sure, it's an oldie but a goodie." Look, it's a fantastic
Horrible.
campaign.
Hey,
And then some girl shows up. Hey, bing bong.
Hey.
hey, you guys, who's the better poker player, though? I'm gonna put it on the Vegas man.
I don't know. It's pretty close, isn't it, Mike?
It's very close.
Really?
Close. I get very nervous.
Very
I get
tight.
very nervous when I sit across the table from Jamie Kaler.
Really?
Jamie Kaler, good bowler, bowled a 214 the other night.
214 the other night.
That's a true story.
Poker, not so much. Bunan's actually he's the crusher. Nobody
I
played with
figured.
him.
I mean, he grew up in
He
Vegas.
plays 6 nights a week. He's literally in 6 games around town.
Maybe 3 nights a week.
3 nights a week, he's in different games.
Maybe, it depends.
How much you got in your pocket? Let's play how much Mike has in his pocket.
I got nothing but credit
He
cards. in my
always,
pocket.
Michael Bunin always has,
this is not
he's
true.
going to get mugged on the way out
This is
here.
not true. No,
He always has enough to get into a poker
true.
game.
I
Just
tell
in
you-
case a poker game blows out, he's like, hey, bingo, here we go. Count me in.
Well, Michael Bunin, do you ever do poker tournaments, like in Vegas, like celebrity tournaments?
You made it
or,
pretty
you know?
far. In the, what was the one last weekend? Was that a celebrity?
It was a sort of celebrity
Charity
tournament. Yeah,
thing?
but it was charity for Rich Eisen's birthday. But no, you know, I will play the occasional tournament. I play mostly just live cash games, but every year there's a World Poker Tour event that I'll play in. But tournaments I used to play a lot when I was younger.
I am the worst because I get so bored that I constantly, it's like, they know that like hand 3 or 4, I'm like, I can't sit any longer. So if I'm like hand 4, I go all in, and everyone goes, I'm in, and then I'm out.
If Jamie Kaler was to write a poker book, it would be called 4 Minutes of Good Poker.
Yeah. I play it really tight until like 10 minutes into the game, and then I'm like,
all in.
Boring.
When you guys are on the show, are you really playing poker? Like, because you shoot those scenes
We
over and over.
will play poker.
We will play
Okay.
poker
Sometimes.
and we do try to, you know, if especially if the scene is dependent on talking about the hand in particular,
Right.
then you try to play it the
Yeah.
stab, make sure the
Yeah.
flop is the same, everybody's cards is the same.
Because if it's in the
that's
frame
same.
and they see it,
if it's
you
in the
can't be
frame,
different.
the
Right.
last thing you do is get called out, you know, just by episode 207.
Well, I
you know,
pause
you
it
don't
and I
want that.
check. I check every time.
you really?
And I rewind and I play just to make sure you guys are being legit.
The first season was Shuffle Puck, and this last season was Foosball.
Yes, these
We
are
had
the
a
games we
foosball
play
table
all the
offset.
time.
Oh,
We played
foosball's
foosball.
great though.
Yeah, it's the
That's so
best.
fun.
Foosball.
Well, I don't want to leave Mike out because Mike. We also have special clips of his character, who is Kenny Moratori, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at him right now.
This should be quick.
What is wrong with taking a girl out for a cup of coffee? Okay, Silence of the Lambs, you got your style, I got mine.
Hi, Jim.
Can I help you?
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm talking.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about work. Talking about my boys. You literally have a pound of dip on your chin.
Mike Bunin literally is playing himself in ways that sort of infiltrating storylines that might be embarrassing, but he handles it well.
Don't take Mike. Take me. I'm even less threatening. We had coffee a couple of times. She's cool.
Cool. Well, listen, if you're not going to ask her out, then I am definitely going to ask her out.
Wow. You want to just finish my beer for me, too? I do go have coffee with people, but maybe not. But it's not. But I don't know that it's my signature move. You know, look at me. I'm bald, but I got hair. You know, I'm skinny, but I'm fat. I'm like every man. So how? Forgot I had that beard. Forgot I had that big beard.
What was that interview when you were on? It looked like inside the actor's studio or something.
But it was not. It was inside the D-Celebrity studio, I think is what the name of that one was probably called.
We didn't have any clips of The Soloist, but you guys should go check them out in that.
Yeah.
Tell us any stories about that?
Well, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, you should check me out in it, but like, don't reach for your popcorn because you might miss me. It might be like, where is it? And then I'm on, and then that's it. I had a nice 3 days.
I'm on the same boat. I have a couple of those.
You
like,
do.
oh.
You know, I had like 3 days of shooting with Robert Downey Jr., with Jamie Foxx, who were super cool, and I mean, just fun to work with. But you know, and Jamie, you know what I'm talking about. You know when you're in that spot as an actor where you really only have one scene, you know, 7, 8 lines. That when at the end of the day, when the studio's yelling at the director, you've got to cut it down. You know, they're not cutting Robert Downey Jr. out of the film. They're cutting you out of the film.
Right. No, I understand. Hey, Mike, do they have questions for Mike?
They do.
Mike and Mike?
All right.
Valentina wants to know if you guys are single and like girls who are named Valentina.
Yes and yes. Bingo.
Lisby wants to know if both of you do stand-up.
Jamie does stand-up. Jamie Kaler is a very funny stand-up. He's a very funny
And I'll be in
stand-up.
Chicago at Zany's.
Yes, he will.
August 19th.
I'm going to come crash your
Mike might come, and he says he's going to get up on stage and play with me.
I'm going to do 10 minutes on stage with Jamie Kaler.
I'll believe. Honestly, people, please come because I can't believe you just said that.
If you admit right now that it's you and me together on stage,
together, you got to do a few minutes on your own.
See, I knew that's what I said. You know what? I'll do a few minutes on my own because now we've had this talk.
Hanging?
Hang on a second.
You hang on a second.
Every time he's literally like, you got to do a half hour by yourself. Then we'll do like 30 seconds together. But I'll do some minutes by myself, and then I'll get on stage with you.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
It's going to happen August 20th.
Please,
right?
people come. This is going to be awesome.
I feel like he's rooting for me to bomb. And
I think
really
he
nice.
is. I got to tell you, I'm a
you
little...
don't have to think. I'll tell you I am.
He told you that you should do 30 minutes and you don't do stand-up?
Yeah.
You're
I do
evil,
a lot.
Amy.
He was going to come feature. He goes, I'll come feature for you. I go,
you
got to do 20 minutes. He was going to be a feature.
He bumped me. He called me the other day. Yeah, the guy from Zany's called. They already got a feature. I mean, he bumped me.
I was giving you an out.
You booked me and you bumped me.
Because you haven't been on stage. He's never done stand-up.
Brutal.
Yeah, and
you can't go to Chicago Zany's and do your first.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know.
Hey, you know what? August 20th, I'll be at Zany's. I'll be doing a few minutes by
myself. Yeah, and Video's going to want you to sign his car, guys, because he's watching. By the way, shout out to a Video.
I'll sign that car.
I'll sign that car.
I'll sign that
It's called the Gaffy Mobile.
Interesting.
It's a sweet ride. It's like a 96 Sentra.
Has Gaffigan, ask him if Jim Gaffigan
signed it.
I'll sign it right over Gaffigan's name.
Yeah, we'll scratch Gaffigan's name out.
Jamie Kaler, you're going to be there August 19th through what?
Whatever that weekend is, 2019,
like 4 or 5
2021,
days, right?
yeah.
Okay.
The 20th, I'll be with you.
I think the 19th.
The 19th.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm at
Thursday,
Zany's
Friday.
in Chicago, Vernon Hills, St. Charles.
I do a lot of improv here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, he does a lot of sketch and improv.
At the iOS.
iOS. So if you're ever in LA, check out Mike there. Make sure you check that out. I want to give a shout out real quick to Ice Weasel, JD and Man, Starliner, Geisha Girl, K Kengster, Germinator, Pantera Fan, Clankster 13, Sober Drunk, Fa Video, and People Please, Robert Angier, and Mike. Any questions off of Mike's reel and other stuff?
Yeah, I actually have a question for Bunin. Is Wikipedia correct that you were a tech advisor on CSI?
I was also on that episode. I went to high school with Anthony Zeiker, who's the creator of the show, and he called me for this, I think, the second season premiere episode, and said, I need you to come in, and I want you to do a few scenes as an actor. I have a part for you, but I also need you, we have a poker thing. And so they brought me in for 2 weeks to explain to the writers how to play poker and how to write the scene around the game and so forth and so on. So
that's really
yes,
cool.
I was a tech advisor.
He was a poker tech.
He was a poker tech.
Not a, shine a blue light tech. I was a poker tech.
Because on ER, they used to have like real doctors come in and consult. So he was like a card tech.
Yes.
Do that for cards. That's really cool. We're going to go ahead and move on to one more clip. I'm going to show one more clip before we go. It's a bloopers clip from My Boys, and we're going to show about a minute of it. So, Brian, can we go ahead and move to clip 6?
Oh, this is going to be a lot of us screwing up, isn't it?
You and everyone else.
Oh, I know. Miniature cars. Miniature cars.
All right. It's a car.
Did I mention this? Did I mention that?
They just said, what are you laughing at? Get the out of here.
I hate your huge Irish head.
It's not that big.
Who's Kelly Peterson?
Her old boyfriend. No, Kelly Pearson is not my old.
You don't know women. I'm talking creepy about my sister.
Yeah, it's kind of sick, man.
Yeah.
What's sex like?
It's pretty neat.
I knew it was. I told you it was good.
A lot of secrets cut from you. I don't know why, though.
What are the secrets?
Oh, it's stuff that you don't know about.
You're gay, aren't you?
Jim, and if not, why wouldn't you just start from the top?
Yeah, this is Andy.
I don't care how he feels about it right now. I'm a little more concerned about how I feel about this, but I don't care about what he feels. I'm concerned about my feelings of how I feel.
Why don't you just say what you feel?
I wish I knew what I felt. Back to one.
You were
I love
asleep
that.
during that scene. It was the end of a long day, and they put you in that comfortable chair, and you conked out.
He
I
gets
was trying to be an actor.
exhausted.
I was trying to play depressed.
He gets
That was me trying to play depressed.
I've seen him get exhausted after a day on that set because he had to come and headline a show I was doing, and he was like, I'm so tired, I've been shooting all day, rah, rah, rah.
That's exactly
And then
what
I think he
sound
took
like.
it out on
Really
the
good
audience.
That was a really good impression of me.
Really on the spot.
Mike, what do they think of the bloopers? They like them?
Oh, they're laughing. They're laughing very hard. There's one question from Klunkster saying, Mike, when did you start losing your hair? But the problem is I don't know which Mike they're talking to. It could go either way.
I'm gonna guess you.
That's what I was going to say.
I think so.
I don't know. I started accepting it around 32, so probably about 27. Probably denied it for 5 years. And then you know what it is. This is the hand I was dealt. I play these cards as best I can. Bail me out here, Jim. You can start talking.
I think
so
you're
the
doing
camera goes
okay,
to
Mike.
you.
Keep
I think you're doing
bluffing.
okay.
Keep bluffing. On the other hand, my hairline has steadily moved down towards my eye. I actually was commenting tonight because you can't see it, but all of you, it looks like I'm looking through a curtain of eyebrows that I have to kind of spread apart because I'm getting Andy Rooney's, and it's not cool.
He's 6 months for being in the circus.
I might have to pluck those after the show. I have
The
pluckers
wax
with me.
something, man.
Yeah, we need to take care of that. Are you a hairy redhead?
I am very
Really?
furry.
That's
Yeah.
Is
rare.
the guy that asked me,
see my
is he
forearms?
bald or?
Oh my gosh.
You know.
The guy that asked?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I wanna
Klunkster, what's
know.
your hair status?
Yeah,
Chime
what's your
in.
hair status?
When you're done typing your ha-ha-has, what's your hair status?
Okay. Oh wow, that's.
His hair status is shallow. He's shallow. He looks at people for their hair.
Okay, Mikey, we got some adjectives for them because
We do. And Klunkster
Jamie.
says
forgot
his
to
hair
tell
is
you.
just short, which I think is a cryptic way of saying he's bald.
I'm with you, buddy.
Okay, we have good ones. We are going to go with.
By yourself.
What are
We're
we
going to go with.
Okay.
B-Bear is changing up on you, Rebecca, and is going with Hazelicious,
Oh, they think I look like porn star Jenna Hayes.
which you do.
I have no idea what she looks like.
Right.
She totally does.
Okay, Jamie.
Oh my God. Totally you do.
Hazelicious.
Klunkster, the hair guy, is going with Quixotic. We like that.
She fights windmills? I don't.
Exactly.
We do an improv game where you sell something.
Okay.
Tonight we're just gonna sell. water.
We have, I forget who
But
chimed this
normally
one
we
in, but we have
sell
Hornswoggled, which is a new one.
Hornswoggled?
Hornswoggled.
Oh.
Swoggle.
I like Pornswoggled better.
Well, you can, ad-lib on the fly. Tumor 20 decided that we're going with
ad-lib.
Wolverine.
They love the Wolverine.
They do like the
think
Wolverine.
He looks like Wolverine.
We can't get away from it. And Starliner has Splendiferous.
Wolf.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
That means you're kind of splendorous, but I'm indifferent
So
about
let me explain the game, okay? every time we have somebody on the show, they sell like the rubber chicken or a mug or a prop. We have tonight. We have the drenched water. It's just electrolyte water or whatever. But so every time someone comes on the show, they do this. Now you guys.
Now wait, Rebecca, I have to cut in. The reason I think it's funny to do it is like you can't buy that yet. It's like we can't even give that away to people. And I actually found out I wasn't even supposed to talk about it yet. So
I'm sorry.
No, actually, let's do it. Let's do it. It's a thing you can't buy. It's a thing you can't buy. So you can't go buy this. It's not a real thing that's out yet. So like we're just doing it for fun. But you really can't buy this, people. It's not real. I know we have other drench things.
Soon.
You can't get the drench water.
I don't think they're making it for fun. For no reason
we could sell the measuring tape on Mike's
Yeah, we should just make some water.
Just sell water. All right. So whenever you guys are improv masters. So really no pressure.
That's a great idea.
Mike's up first.
No pressure.
I have to use these words.
Do you guys want to do it together?
Yes.
And we'll switch back and
Oh wait,
forth?
these are the ones we got to use. Oh, I didn't get the game. Okay, I got to use those words and sell
You
this.
can yes and each other. You can do yes.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Okay.
Right. So whenever you're ready, take it away, boys.
Begin.
Hi, I'm Jamie Kaler.
Hi.
The hit television show My Boys, and I'm joining my friend over there. Now it's you.
Oh, no, it's me. I'm Mike Bunin, also from the hit show My Boys on TBS. You know, when I want water that's flavored, I want something that's hazelicious. And that's why I drink this.
You know, sometimes, back to me, late at night, after I've totally pornswoggled myself, and I'm feeling chapped and went through a little role-playing of Wolverine with the lady, Jenna Hazelicious. I get parched, and nothing's more splendiferous
Wow.
than this delicious water. That goes down quixotic.
He took all the words.
Well, they're not supposed to make any up.
No, there was a whole back and forth thing. You forgot. You see, there's back and forth.
Back and forth didn't cut very well.
No. So basically, you just witnessed Jamie at a buffet table. If you're behind him, you don't get anything.
I'll tell you right now, when I go to a buffet, I take 3 trays. I hate the people who go, oh, I don't have enough room on my plate, and then they got to go back up the line like salmon swimming upstream. Bullshit. You get 1 tray, take 3, 4 plates, load up, because I don't like my dessert to touch my salad.
No.
What happens if your salad dressing ranch gets on your creme brulee? Not cutting it. And what if my little...
Would you let her speak?
Treetop-shaped
He can talk
chicken
the rest
bits?
of the night. I'm sure they'll listen to him. I think Mike got steamrollered. In improv, that would be, you kind of yes-and each other, but then
you couldn't, it was cutting back and forth.
You didn't let Mike add information.
I thought we were going back. I thought we were going back and forth.
Sloppy.
You saw how it was working on the
Let's just do
monitor.
them separately. You know, what's it like when you go to an audition and they go, hey, there's 4 of you guys, you're at a party, just go.
Honestly, you let the other guy talk and then they book you.
Then you book you. I liked you because you wouldn't shut up.
Mikey, did they like our commercial?
They did. It's getting
winner.
the best reaction of probably any phony commercial we've done.
Do we have a lot of My Boys
I'd love to
fans
see
in
Mike
there?
do a whole different one, please.
No, I think
Mike feels neglected and Mike wants to do
it's
another
okay,
commercial.
Jamie.
Can
We
he
have-
sell-
we have more adjectives.
Maybe he can sell a pen and we have 5 more adjectives.
We do. We have a
Because
whole
I
bunch.
feel, I set a bar pretty high. And
This
I don't
is
want,
called,
Mike won't sleep tonight. He'll go like, I could have done a better commercial.
In the world of improv, by the way, since we've discussed the term steamrolled, this is called being pimped out, when the person on stage wants to force you into a bit, hoping that you'll embarrass yourself doing it. That's
When
what,
they give you
he's
something and
doing
you go,
right there.
hey,
Pimping you out.
here's the book you wrote. Can you read page 32 to us?
Exactly. And then the response is always, I don't have my
Mike-
glasses, you read it.
Mike,
And you go, oh, this is in French. Wait, you read French.
Mike Beatrice,
In large font.
what do they want from us? Anything?
Well, Jenna, we know what they want from you, but no,
Will it ever stop?
never,
More.
not ever.
More
But I think if
adjectives.
uh,
okay, give us more adjectives and we'll let Mike
they want to
do
see
one.
Bunin take a shot with
Let. I like the
with
I
the,
think you
with the
overused
B
the word
team
let in
of
that
words.
sentence.
I think we should give Bunin a new product.
All right. What would that product be?
I can stay.
I'm flying in some canned air.
Air cream.
Canned air. Here we go.
Canned air.
Which is
All right.
canned air. How appropriate with Jamie to the left of me.
Ready for the word? We have
Canned air.
12 Renegade is going to chime in with bodacious.
Sure.
We're going to go with Ryan's stupendous.
When my balls get really sweaty.
Becca Patterson, vivacious.
Vivacious. There's a lot of shush.
Yeah, there really is. Can we, anybody else? Pantera fan, unstoppable. And then Mitzelplick with fantastical.
They're always with the Phantasia stuff.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Those are better words.
Oh, come on, Jamie Kaler.
I want another one. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Come on, I am greasy. Okay, Mike, take it away.
I'm greasy.
When I'm standing next to my favorite actor on the show, Reid Scott,
Mine too.
who's so handsome that a bodacious woman comes over to him and makes some sort of stupendous offer, and she's so vivacious and unstoppable that I have to pull out my dust destroyer and give her a fantastical spray and back her off. That's right, dust destroyer. Destroy your day, not your dreams.
Ah, Mike Bunin.
Is that a good
Yes.
punch? I don't know.
Dude.
That was like a real
You booked
commercial.
it.
Huh? Come
You
on.
booked
I-
it. You booked it.
You're
You
on a
nailed
veil.
it. You're on a
I'm
veil.
on a veil. Fantastic.
One time, a friend of mine, he didn't book it, but his sweater did. Have you heard that story? I won't say who it is.
Say who it is. Who is it?
I can't.
Do I know him?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a friend, and he didn't book the spot, but they called and they had the balls to go like, hey, we love what you did. You're not right for this, but we love that sweater you're wearing. And to his credit, he was like, it's $600. And they bought it. And they used it in the commercial.
No way.
How many times have they used lines that you've said?
I've shown up on the set and they've literally been like, great to have you here. Now listen, obviously we switched your role, but we just want to tell you ahead of time. The role you did audition for, the improv you did was great in the callback. We're going to use those lines. He's going to say them though. I've had that happen quite a bit.
And they won't do anything about that.
No.
No.
Officially, you're not supposed to improvise in any auditions under SAG rules, but the truth of the matter is, if you don't improvise, you will not book the spot. Because the guy who books the spot is the guy who does something at the very end. He goes, boop, 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 bang.
Oh,
boink,
yeah?
and says something quick and witty, and then they go, he's magic.
Yeah.
And that's how you got my voice, because you went, boop, boop, bang.
He's a noise
I did improv.
Yeah, of course.
Mike and I have actually done, we've done scenes where we've improvised. Well, sometimes they'll be at the bar, they'll do a couple takes the way it's written, and then they'll let the two of
you
us
guys have
kind
fun.
of riff. Yeah, some of the scenes in that gag reel.
I saw an episode where you guys have a bromance, and then you kind of broke up.
That's
you kind of
through the
took a break
window,
from
and
it.
I wiped
Yes,
the
and
stuff
you're
off.
wiping
At the
the
bar
stuff,
was
yeah.
very much.
That was so much
The
fun,
art-
That was really
dude.
cute.
Yeah, that was very
Tough
much
time keeping a
improvised.
straight face on that one. That was a fun day.
All right, so you guys, we got to wrap it up, but Mike, a couple more questions from them before we go.
Questions from Senor Shutter for Bunin. Riffing off your T-shirt, are you a big fan of Thundar the Barbarian?
You know, yeah, it was, and I was just thinking about this earlier today. It was in 1994, the year 1994, when that planet, that runaway planet, actually split the moon and the Earth and caused the cosmic destruction.
No idea what he's talking about.
Ugo the Moth, Thundar, and Princess Ariel. It was a great
I'm
cartoon.
so lost.
I am, yes.
Okay, and one more, Mike.
One more. Ovidia wants to know how long you guys rehearsed to nail your roles on My Boys.
Right about the amount of time that we have our makeup put on.
And that's not true.
They're playing themselves.
You know,
you guys.
the first season, day one was a rehearsal day, and we would rehearse all the first day, and then we'd shoot it for 4 days. And then all of a sudden, they wanted to do more scenes, so as the second season progressed, we would rehearse maybe for a few hours in the morning on Monday and start shooting that afternoon. And this last season, we just shot the whole time. So you pretty much get the script.
You're working all weekend, basically.
Yeah.
You kind of learn your lines on your own. We're kind of on autopilot at this point, and when we show up, we run the lines maybe in the makeup trailer, and then we'll run it off camera a few times, and we'll block it before we shoot it. We all block it, and for the camera guys and the director, so that they can see our motions and everything, how we want to do it. We'll work out the scene, and then we'll leave, and they'll light it, and we'll have probably 40 minutes to sit and work on it together. And if it's a heavy scene or something, we'll work on it. But most of the time, they're pretty light, and it's written in such a great tone. The writers know our voice that it flows really easily.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, the writing is really good, you guys. Definitely check out the show if you've never watched it before. You can go to tbs.com and watch episodes. Jamie Kaler, where are you going to be in August?
Chicago Zanies, Vernon Hills, St. Charles, and downtown. Go to zanies.com or go to my website and check it out.
Which is?
JamieKaler.com.
And Mike Bunin, you got a website there? Anything you want to promote?
I am always at the IO West playing in the Armando. I play in a group called Spirit Figures. And August 19th, I'm going to be at Zany's on stage with Jamie Kaler doing stand-up.
I can't
Downtown
wait.
Chicago. Bring your car.
I'm totally holding you to this.
Bring your dog. I'll sign that too. It doesn't matter. I'll sign anything the guy brings.
And are you guys on Twitter, and do you have fan pages on Facebook?
I don't have it.
I have a fan page on Facebook, Jamie Kaler, and I also Twitter.
I have a Facebook page, and I haven't Twittered because I don't know that I should. You know what I mean?
Well, Mike Bunin, please come into 2009 and add a Twitter.
And next time I feel bad.
People think I should add a Twitter.
Funny,
I would add a
dude,
Twitter.
we should. I feel bad. She was like, bring commercials, and we didn't bring any. But the funny thing is, I mean, Mike's done literally 150 commercials. I've done about 100.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing. I mean, for 10 years, we made our living doing commercials.
Absolutely.
And now here they are on a hit series. See, it could happen to you, a video. Okay, you guys, we're signing off here from commercial break. Thank you so much. Good night.